Every month, you open your retirement statement, and the number at the top is a little bigger than last month's. Your balance is up, so you close the app and you tell yourself everything is fine. Here's the problem. That one number, the only number they show you, is the last number in a long line of subtractions. Before it ever reaches your screen, your money has passed through as many as 12 separate hands, and each one took a cut. Today I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you all 12. And here's the part that should bother you. If you're an average American with an average retirement account, you are paying for almost every single one of them right now. And your statement is specifically designed so you'll never notice. Let me show you what's at stake before we start. Take a saver with $250,000 put away, earning a reasonable 7% a year, with 30 years of retirement ahead of them. If their all-in cost is 0.5% a year, they end with roughly $1.65 million. If their all-in cost is 2% a year, which is fairly standard as you'll see, they end with a little over $1 million. That gap is over $500,000. Same money, same market, same 7% return. The only difference is what was quietly skimmed off the top year after year in fees you never saw on a single statement. You feel like you're winning because the balance went up, but against the version of you who paid attention, you've lost. Badly. Let me show you exactly how. And let me be clear about where these numbers come from because I don't want you to take my word for it. Every figure I'm about to give you is public. Mutual fund costs are printed in the prospectus, the document you were mailed and probably never opened. Your 401k's costs are in something called a 404(a)(5) fee disclosure, which by law your plan must send you every year. Annuity costs are in your contract. The Department of Labor publishes the rest. None of this is secret. It's just buried, and it's buried on purpose. Here's the trick. When a company makes money from you in a way you can see, they have to compete on it. When they make money in a way you can't see, they don't. So the entire system is built around one goal: take the fee out before the number reaches your eyes. Your statement shows you the score after the house has already been paid. Now let's count the 12 ways the house gets paid. Number 1, the expense ratio. This is the closest thing to a visible fee, and even this one most people can't find. It's the annual cost of running the fund. For an actively managed stock fund in 2026, that's commonly 0.5% to a full percent a year. On a $250,000 account, 1% is $2,500 every year, whether the fund goes up or down. Number 2, the 12b-1 fee. This is the strangest one. Buried inside that expense ratio on many funds is a marketing fee, up to 0.25% a year, that you pay so the fund company can advertise to other people. You are paying for their customer acquisition, but we're not done. Number 3, the front-end sales load. Certain fund share classes charge a commission the moment you buy in, as much as 5.75% off the top. Put in $10,000 and $575 is gone before a single dollar is invested. You start underwater on day 1. Number 4, the back-end load, or surrender charge on funds. Try to leave too early, and some share classes charge you on the way out instead. Either way, there's a toll. You pay to enter, or you pay to leave. Number 5, and here's where the real money starts, the advisory fee. If someone manages your money, the standard charge is about 1% of everything you have every year. Notice, that's not 1% of your gains. It's 1% of your entire balance, in good years and bad. On $250,000, that's another $2,500 a year, on top of everything we've already counted. Number 6, revenue sharing. This one is completely invisible. The funds inside your plan quietly pay your plan's provider to be on the menu. You never see it. It never appears on a statement, and it shapes which investments you're offered, not based on what's best for you, but on who paid to be there. Number 7, record keeping and administrative fees. Somebody has to run the plan, and that cost gets spread across your account, often another 0.5% in smaller employer plans. We're now 3, sometimes 4 separate layers deep, and the statement still shows you exactly one number. Number 8, the cash sweep. Any money sitting uninvested in your account, between trades, from a dividend waiting to be deployed, gets swept into an account where they earn the interest and pay you almost nothing. In a year with higher interest rates, that float is worth a fortune to them and a rounding error to you. Here's the scary part. It's completely automatic, and most people have no idea it's happening. Now, if you own an annuity, there's an entire second engine running. Number 9, the mortality and expense charge, around 1.25% a year, just for owning the contract. Number 10, rider fees, the extra guarantees they sold you, commonly another full percent. And number 11, the surrender charge, often 7% if you try to get your own money out in the first year, declining over about 7 years. Stack those together, and an annuity can quietly cost 3 to 4% a year. That's not a typo, 3 to 4%, before the market does anything at all. And number 12, the one almost nobody talks about, trading costs. Every time a fund buys and sells within itself, there's a spread in transaction costs that never appear in the expense ratio. It's a cost you pay that isn't even in the official cost. It's the fee on top of the fees. So that's 12 layers. And here's the part that should make you sit up. Even if you somehow added every one of them up, you still wouldn't see them. Because the whole system is designed around a single quiet trick. The fees are netted out before the return is calculated. The number on your statement is already the after fees number. You're handed the final score and told you won. While the deductions happen in a back room you're never invited into. That's the financial industry's version of the finance manager's office. It's not the part you're watching, it's the part you're not. Quick question before we get to the fix. And it's the whole point of this video. Do you actually know your all-in annual cost? Not your return, not your balance. The total percentage is being pulled from your account every year. If you don't, you're not alone. Most people have never been told. Keep watching, because the last 2 minutes show you exactly how to find it and exactly what to do about it. If you don't, you're not alone. Most people have never been told. Keep watching, because the last 2 minutes show you exactly how to find it and exactly what to do about it. Here's how you take the money back. 4 moves. Move 1. Demand the all-in number. By law, your 401k must give you that 404A5 disclosure. Your advisor must tell you their fee. Ask for it in one sentence, in writing. What is my total annual cost, as a percentage and in dollars? Watch how often that simple question gets a complicated answer. The complication is the answer. Move 2. Compare to the floor. A broad, low-cost index fund in 2026 costs you in the neighborhood of 3 to 0.05%. That's your benchmark. Every layer above that floor is a layer you should be able to justify or eliminate. Move 3. Check who they answer to. Ask whether your advisor is a fiduciary, legally required to put your interest first, or merely held to a suitability standard, which only requires that a product be good enough to sell you. Those are not the same thing, and the difference can cost you that $500,000 we started with. Move 4. This is the annuity escape hatch. If you're trapped in a high-fee annuity, look up something called a 1035 exchange. It lets you switch from a high-cost contract to a low-cost one without triggering a taxable event. Just like reading a loan for a prepayment penalty, read your contract for the surrender schedule first, but know that the door is there. It's legal, and most people never find it because no one profits from telling them. So here's where the real game is played. It was never the balance at the top of your statement. It was the 12 subtractions underneath it that you were never shown. You don't need to beat the market to win this. You need to stop quietly handing back a third of it. Ask the one question, get the all-in number, and make every single layer earn its place. If this opened your eyes, there's one more number every saver over 50 needs to see before they retire. And I break it down in this video right here because the fees are only half the story.